Hi, Scorpio. Let's see what's in your energy. You need to talk to your plants, Scorpio. Talk to your plants. They need some love. They need your energy. They need to feel that intention. You need to walk away, love. You need to leave. And do not stoop down. Drink. You need a drink. Or you could be drinking. So stop drinking because that's like you're stooping your vibration and frequency down. Also, I'm hearing drink water. You need to drink a lot of water. And then I'm hearing stop drinking sugar. You need to release insecurities. Maybe you need to drink no, I ain't saying that. Okay, next. Will you marry me? Somebody wants to marry you, Scorpio. And they think you're easy enough maybe to fall for it, or that you're easy on the eyes enough to marry and look at forever, or that you're easy to deal with to marry, or you're easy to compromise with to marry. Or I also feel like you feel like that someone sees you as easy because they want to marry you, or they're willing to marry you, and maybe you feel like they haven't put enough work in, or they have spent enough time to see that you're really probably difficult or whatever, right? But somebody wants to know, will you marry me easy? You're an opportunist, but you're getting the here is telling you to walk away and leave. So maybe you being an opportunist, Scorpio, or maybe this person's an opportunist. You could practice black magic. Okay, you could practice black magic. Somebody you're connected to could practice black magic. Something significant about a crow. The crow stands for power, mystery, and intuition. You need to listen to your intuition maybe when it comes to black magic. Maybe you're using your power, your intuition for bad black magic, or someone around you is. Maybe someone's doing black magic on your power and your intuition so that you can't peep something that's going on. Maybe this is this is spirit trying to warn you and tell you, walk away, leave, because somebody wants to marry you. Someone thinks you're easy, but maybe you're an opportunist. So you see opportunity in this, and maybe spirit is telling you there's no opportunity in this. It's not what it looks like. Someone can have the initial I or M. I can't do long distance anymore. Someone feels like they can't do long distance, can't be in a long distance relationship. Godlike gifts. Someone has godlike gifts. Maybe you and this person, or maybe this person has godlike gifts and they do something bad with it, like black magic. I don't know. To get how it resonates. This person feels like you have great sex. Something significant about 48 hours. 48 hours killed. Someone dies in 48 hours. Someone is hesitant. I'm hesitant. Someone's hesitant. I don't know if this is you or someone's energy. I think it's you. And someone is definitely part of LGBTQ here. Somebody is definitely LGBTQ here, loud and proud. Yes, baby. You have been warned. Someone's trying to warn you. You have been warned. Maybe this person has literally warned you that, I don't know, something's going to happen. So you have been warned. Leo, you could be talking to a Leo, dealing with a Leo who has bad vibes. bad vibes. There could be a Leo that's just in your energy that has bad vibes. Maybe someone feels like you have been warned. They want you to stop being afraid. Stop being afraid of something. Something about you're going to be talk of the town this summer. Talk of the town this summer. And something's very significant about the initial T. TMI. TMI, too much information as well. Don't know if you've been giving out too much information. Scorpio energy, talk to me. Scorpio energy. I don't know why. So let's keep going. Scorpio energy, talk to me. Okay, let's see. It seems like, okay, Scorpio. Go take a look at Libra's reading I just did. Somebody chased you, Scorpio. Somebody hunted you down and they did it in a resilient way. You moved on from it. You moved on from a lesson as far as someone chasing you, pursuing you, and maybe they had nothing to offer really. Maybe this energy of someone trying to marry you as well is this persistent energy, right? Hunting you down, not letting up. They want you, they're after you. They got their eyes dead locked on you. Maybe something's a part of a cycle. Maybe you realize that there's something about the way that people pursue you and that there's something that you don't realize. Maybe your discernment, you couldn't peep red flags. You don't see the bigger picture, the whole picture, something like that. Or something maybe within you prevents you from making good choices. Or you realize it's something about you that, you know, you took accountability and so you realize you need to change the narrative, rewrite your own story, and end the cycle. Now you're happy. You're devoted. Maybe Scorpio, maybe you're just happy and completely devoted to ending cycles and learning lessons and just to yourself, maybe to your relationship with the creator. I don't know. Maybe someone here was very maybe someone here was someone you're connected to was very much persistent in dating other people, dating multiple people, meeting other people. Maybe someone here always kept like linking up or doing something with friends or meeting other people. Maybe somebody here was interested in polygamy and that's when you was like, oh no. Eh. And so now you're just devoted to yourself or just devoted to your happiness. Or maybe you're also devoted into just pleasing your inner child. I don't know. Let's dig further. Talk to me about pursuit in reverse. have Knight of Wands in reverse. Interrupted. Something got interrupted with this persistent energy. Things got interrupted just for things to get corrected, things to get realigned. You have the Ace of Cups here. Just for new love, joy, for abundance, for new. How I see Ace of Cups too is just for your cup to runneth over, for all things divine to just pour unto you. Something had to get interrupted purposely. Setbacks, reckless. Somebody maybe was persistent in a reckless way, chased you in a reckless way. Maybe somebody also chased you for just new love. Just for the feeling. Talk to me about completely done, Scorpio energy. Somebody here was very happy ending something, being done, moving on, learning something. Somebody's happy just off of being done with something, ending a cycle here. That somebody feels like this is as devoted as they could get with themselves by leaving something. Oh, yes, because something wasn't. It's a karmic cycle. You left the karmic cycle. Talk to me about butterflies. Somebody taking advantage of this happiness that you have, how devoted you are to yourself. Your money is making you happy, but it's also a weakness. You're devoted to security, being free. You want equal give and take. You want to grow. You want to create. But you're definitely about money. But like you're about material wealth. You're a little materialistic, but it's comfort. It's comfortable for you. You find comfort being able to focus on the materials of your life. This is what you're devoted to, but it's also a weakness. It's also a weakness because you can easily be blinded by money, is what I'm hearing. It's almost like, I don't know why I just heard everyone wants money from you. I mean, everyone wants love from you, but you just want money. Talk to me about coffee date in reverse. Mm. Maybe also someone here could be chasing you that's dating multiple people. And they only want to actually come to you for abundance, maybe. And maybe their little plan is getting stopped right in its track. Somebody's corrupt. Something's a weakness. Somebody chasing multiple people? Is this like a vice? Somebody gives poly vibes, and this is like somebody's vice. This is a part of their shadow self. This person also doesn't really have much, and especially not like they say they do. This person, I don't know why I just heard this person doesn't really have anything other than like the yes, being a yes man or a yes woman. It's like they lack any fundamental like process or like any intelligence that goes into business, maybe ruling, authority, command, demand, fortune, anything, what the fuck ever, whatever, trying to build anything. They lack that, but maybe they have the money, they can get the money, or they're just down to always do the work, but they don't have money. Maybe whoever chased you and was persistent chasing you, maybe you were in a pile with multiple people when they dated you, when you guys were dating, and they didn't have money though. Maybe you dated somebody who didn't have money, and this was something that you wanted. I don't know. Unfavorable news. Maybe a way that y'all, I don't know. Maybe somebody went to go date people. I'm hearing websites, social media websites. Maybe someone went to go date multiple people after you were done with them, and they still ain't had no money. Something about married children, or married for children, or married to have a child, or somebody wanted a child here but couldn't really afford it, and that was a part of somebody's shadow self. Maybe somebody wanted to have a child also to make them happy, even though they still couldn't obtain money. That one, okay, questionable. All right, let's keep digging. Um, Talk to me about the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Wands in reverse. You have Ten of Cups in reverse. Instability, not harmonious. Disharmony. Emotions are chaotic. Something about somebody was chasing you and it got interrupted a lot of times for a reason. It was. Oh, yeah. Because this person, has a true heart, can make you happy. But it's like you can't build a family or a foundation, stability with this person. See, this person was good enough to keep you happy and stuff and things like that, maybe love you, love you. But if you're looking for money, this person wasn't it. This person's more like it seems like this person's very much like a spiritual person and not a business person. I had a deck right here next to me and I plugged in, I forgot to say what it was. Something significant about Ohio telepathically communicating to you. True twin flame last month. So, last month, someone telepathically communicated to you, and it was your true twin flame. Okay, something significant about that. Scorpio. Talk to me about the devil. Two of Cups in reverse, Ace of Pentacles with completely done Scorpio energy. Oh. Heartbreak, pain, separation, grief, trauma, sorrow. Because it was a karmic cycle. You guys were catalysts for each other's growth, for learning. Heartbreak, the suffering. Talk to me about the Queen of Pentacles with strength in reverse. Okay, it's 2 cards. Chariot. Moving forward. It's like you were too weak to move forward as far as your heart, your feelings, Scorpio maybe, but you could actually move forward physically. Um, you had the resources to move forward. You had the resources to still be successful. There was still gonna be some type of discord and weakness. Um, though no matter how much you told yourself you're happy, right? So Scorpio, this is gonna move you forward to success. You still were able to move forward, but you weren't being honest and you weren't being fair. Okay. You weren't being honest and you weren't being fair, which about about abuse of power, some type of discord or like some type of weakness that you had for something or how weak you were about something. Talk to me about the King of Pentacles with coffee date in reverse. King of Pentacles in reverse, coffee date in reverse with your energy. You have the Wheel of Fortune. This was fate. However you guys met or whatever, how y'all come to met or come to be or something, it's fate. The changes were for a reason. I don't know, when it came to dating or when it came to planning or something like that, it was out of a vice or out of a weakness. And it was in an incorrect way. I don't know. That one's hard. Talk about King of Wands and Page of Pentacles in reverse with children. Impulsive, immature, rebellious. Oh, excuse me. Someone's immature here. Someone's immature about like doing the work. With marriage. Somebody was immature in a marriage. Maybe immature with having children. And immature with not being able to Uphold, apply knowledge, or is someone's immature when it comes to children here? Talk to me about the Wheel of Fortune and King of Pentacles. So yes. Unhappiness, lonely, need for reflection. Somebody's going to be unhappy trying to chase someone and date again or something. Somebody didn't do the reflecting from the last cycle to trying to do something, a new cycle, chasing, dating multiple people, going to end up lonely and unhappy anyways because it's a part of someone's destiny. Talk to me about Knight of Wands. Be ready for the opportunity you've worked for. Stability, home, celebration, foundation. Mm. Talk to me about the King of Wands. Talk to me about children. What is children? Ooh, I saw you flip right before my face, my eyes. You have strength in new beginnings. The cycle restarts. You can actually maybe focus on what your inner child wants and needs. What do you are in control of change in your karma. Maybe a child here, Scorpio, it was karma. It was your karma for also being about money, maybe like being about something. You got something. This person too, being about something. You got something. Check out all the other readings. I feel like this is like I feel like all of these collective readings. Talking about the King of Wands, Scorpio energy, King of Wands. Someone you had to adapt to something. You had to adapt to changes. You were very argumentative, but you had to balance and adapt to it. This is a part of your shadow self. Scorpio, I feel like you having a child with this person, this was a part of your shadow self. Because it's like, it's something about, it's bringing up something within maybe your inner child that you have to work on, a wound, or about your shadow self. You have to balance. You have to balance. I even feel like this right here is saying balance love and money. And like your feelings, your emotions, love and money. Talk to me about Page of Pentacles in reverse. You had to learn how to love. You had to learn unconditional love. What it means to put aside personal feelings and emotions and understand the overall objective when it comes to love. You need to learn how to love. Somebody was a catalyst for your growth. Somebody was a catalyst to show you what love was. And you were a catalyst to show somebody how to be maybe a go-getter about money or how to level up with money. And there's some healing that needs to go on with regards of money. Somebody does need recognition for something. You were disappointed maybe in something, but in actuality, you should have been more empathetic about it and maybe help find a solution and helped with the success, maybe you should have cheered somebody on more. Talk to me about the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. You were too critical. You were too, you were a liar about something. You were bitter, dismissive, cruel, bitchy. You were very bitchy about how someone impulsively maybe made some decisions, and maybe they even did it to just make you happy, or they even did it maybe to just make themselves happy. But there's something that needs recognition. Someone needs recognition here, or something needs recognition here. About how somebody was very critical about a home, stability, a celebration, change, a foundation. Maybe somebody was just maybe somebody here was just overly critical with communication and expressing that it just wasn't constructive. Talk to me about in the cups in reverse. Imbalance. Things were imbalanced. Talk to me about the sun in reverse. Somebody was maybe someone was just slow with it. Somebody was practical and steady when somebody did, when you guys did meet or something. It just time was needed. You felt like somebody failed or something, but they were just steady. They just needed time. They were committed. They needed time. Something about a harsh truth is better than a soft lie. You should have gave the truth. You gave the truth harshly, but the lie was louder than the truth. You couldn't take somebody here couldn't take the positivities and the negativities when it came to this union. Yeah, somebody definitely marry me. Somebody definitely wants to get married. But you can't be critical like you were before or something. Somebody has to face their shadow side here. Somebody has to face the truth and reflect. Talk to me about this energy for Scorpio. What is here? Something was very toxic, or something is. Okay. Somebody is crushed, sad, and having panic attacks. Someone's watching you, or you're watching someone. You're watching someone, and someone is being destroyed by this, or you're watching how destroyed someone is, or you can just see someone's in denial about something. All right, this sums up your reading, Scorpios. Someone's spreading some rumors, jealous. Yeah, energy here is crazy. This was your reading. Peace.